We all know Seedance 4K does incredible cinematic shots, but can it actually nail the look of a real ocean photo shoot? How do we make this look like 100% real footage? Let's check out a part of the film I made with this method. Hey everyone, welcome back. Nova here. Today I'm showing you how to create ultra-realistic AI videos that look just like real footage. You can use this workflow for any kind of content, but I'm obsessed with using it to recreate real under-the-ocean shots. To access Seedance 4K, head over to Higgsfield. You already know the platform. We've used it a lot on this channel. Okay, in the Video tab, just select Seedance 4K as your model. As you can see on screen, this thing really levels up your projects, whether you're doing AI filmmaking, animation, or cinematic shorts. You can see these AI shots right here on the screen, and they look incredible. But I'm talking about creating documentary-style footage or educational content where people expect to see real ocean creatures. Oh, for this, we're going to use Higgsfield Supercomputer. Let me show you how I set it up step by step. Head over to Higgsfield and click on Supercomputer. From here, you can select your underlying reasoning model. They have everything from Claude and Gemini to DeepSeek. There are two operating modes to choose from. You can use Fully Automated, which runs the generation completely on its own, or the Approval mode, which pauses at each step and waits for your confirmation. You can also choose to assign an AI employee or installed skills. These can be custom ones from other users, or the original default options provided by Higgsfield. Before we feed anything into the supercomputer, I gathered real ocean references. Footage of divers, lighting, and actual underwater motion. For extra references, I just look up Wikipedia or National Geographic pages. You can literally just copy the URLs and save them anywhere for later. Now, back in Higgsfield Supercomputer, the first step is explaining the story to the AI. I want to mix real documentary energy with a fantasy Atlantis storyline. After that, I upload my real diver footage as a reference and ask the supercomputer to analyze the motion, like how the diver enters the frame, their speed, and the camera tracking. Then, I pick one of these clips as my main reference for color grading to capture those exact ocean tones and contrast. Finally, I use other clips as references for camera movement, like slow tracking shots or gentle pans. Now, I just paste that reference link right here into chat. For the character, I originally tried Nano Banana Pro to make a character sheet, but the panels weren't consistent and the face looked way too artificial. So, I asked Supercomputer to choose the best model for realistic humans, and it switched over to Soul 2. It generated 4 clean variants of the same woman in normal boat clothes, totally documentary style with real skin texture and natural lighting. I picked variant 1 as our hero, and then generated a separate wetsuit look using that approved face as the identity reference. That's how we keep the character 100% consistent. Now, besides that first scene I manually sketched out, I asked Supercomputer to direct the other scenes. It planned out the full sequence, and I actually really liked how it turned out. So, let's watch it together and break down exactly what it did.
Depth gauger, check. Dive light, check. All right, let's do this.
Storm's not letting up out there. You sure about this? Careful with this. It's the only one we've got.
I'll bring it back in one piece.
Look at the camera movement. There's a tiny handheld drift. That slight imperfection makes it feel like real GoPro footage instead of a synthetic fly-through. Also, notice the lighting. The deeper we go, the more reds disappear, and everything shifts to blue-green. So it seems that Seedance actually simulates real underwater physics. Okay, one last thing before we wrap this up. You can use this exact method for any kind of AI film or animation you're working on. Just feed Supercomputer a few solid references, camera movement from real shots, color grading from films you love, and even story or scenario references. That way, you get sequences that feel closer to real cinematography, with a clear look, clear motion style, and a story that actually makes sense.
After that night, I tried more and more. Sometimes I'd go back before sunrise. Sometimes I wouldn't come up until the light was almost ghost. Each time I went a little deeper.
Your support, comments, and shares really keep the channel going, especially lately. In this hard situation, I truly appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for hanging out today. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.